Hello everyone, I'm sure you're here because you're done with this Stafford Gambit, like knight f3, knight f6 for example, or whatever the move order is. You take queen e5 and all of a sudden you're expecting d6 or whatever, or maybe this is this mistake by queen e2 and you win the game very quickly. But your opponent comes and plays knight c6, which is actually a very annoying move if you don't know how to play against, and it's a very bad move if you know how to play against. So after knight c6, actually we take the knight takes c6. And black's idea, strategically, is, okay, I am a pawn down, but I have easy development coming, and I do have some tricks. Black is saying like that. So here in this position, we go knight c3, which is actually the most logical move in the position. And now, black plays bishop c5. And if you play, like, thinklessly, if it's good to say, or if it's right to say, then you might lose the game. Either practically or on the board. For example, if you go bishop c4, the most active move in this position, this is actually a bad move because of, I mean, queen d4 is strong, but maybe, or knight g4 maybe stronger, but this is actually enough not to play bishop c4 because after bishop takes or bishop takes f2, king f2, queen d4 check, computer actually says black is or white is doing fine after king e1, but I do believe no one likes to play while the king will stay in the center. Okay, then what can I do? If you play passively and say, okay, I am a pawn up, which is probably the most common strategical concept or mentality to play against the Stafford Gambit and play bishop e2, is thinking that, okay, I'll go bishop e2, I will castle, I'll play solid chess, then you might lose the game in the opening as well. For example, there's this h5 idea, and you might say, okay, what's this h5? I can castle. But no, knight g4 came. And after knight g4, if you try to get rid of the knight with h3, which is probably the most human move, otherwise the queen is coming and maybe some sacrifices. So queen d4, attacking on f2 one more time. And now in this position, if you try to protect with queen e1, then queen e5 is very strong. Make sure to know that g3 is not possible because of queen takes g3. And thanks to the pen. And if you go bishop takes g4, then again h takes g4, h takes g4, you cannot avoid this checkmate. What's that? This is actually very, very bad. What? I mean, I am white. I should not lose in this way. Yes. And normally when black plays that, he's taking risk. The risk is if white knows what to do, and here is the solution for the Stafford Gambit, which is simply to play h3. Why h3? Because we want to control one of the most important square for black, the g4 one. And actually, if you just remember this move, your opponent will be now angry with you and angry with himself. And most likely, because black is based his or his strategy on tricks, we'll go with h5. This is actually the most played move. Another move is queen d4. Let's get rid of queen d4 and then come back. After h3, we improve the queen first. Because one of our strategy is to improve the pieces first and then decide where to castle, castling long or castling short. And after castling short, you simply go d3, followed by bishop e3, exchanging bishops, bishop e2, you castle, and don't forget, you are a pawn up, but for what? It's for free, yeah? So white is completely winning now. I mean, if you play normal chess, yeah? If you don't make big mistakes. So black, last trick here, thinking that, okay, I hope my opponent will be cooperative and I'll go h5, hoping for some sort of queen d4 somewhere. Or for example, bishop e2 and the transposition as we have seen before, like for example, h3, queen d4, you castle ideas like knight g4, and if you take, I take, and if you take back again, queen e5 very strong. As you cannot go g3 because the queen takes, and this check is very, very, very strong. That's why here in this position, after h5, we don't go actually bishop e2, and again we go queen f3. The most played move is bishop e6. Actually, the last good idea for black is to try to castle long side. So we simply go d3, and after queen d7, we offer the queen exchange of bishops. And if he accepted, then I'll take back with the queen, and maybe bishop e2 castling even long without allowing any sort of risks if our opponent castled long. And the last try is bishop b4, trying to say, okay, if you castle long, then I'll take and attack you. Okay, I will postpone that, and I'll go h3. a3, and you take, I take back, you castle long, thinking that you do have an attack after castling short, or after I castle short, then I can simply go queen g3. And after queen g3, now I'm attacking on g7, probably it can be attacked, or it can be taken, and there is no way to open the king side for black, And I do have simply bishop e2. I can delay castling, started with ideas like rook b1 maybe f4 as well if 5 are threats. You have the bishop pair, you have everything, and you have almost plus 2.5 advantage on the engine, yeah? So it's completely winning for white. And as a review, what I wanted you to remember is this move h3. Actually, this is the key move, and then we improve the queen to f3, and then d3, and we improve the bishops, and wait to castle. Long side or short side, don't castle short very quickly, because there you might give your opponent easy options, easy moves. I hope you like what you have seen, and don't forget to subscribe, like this video, or hit the like button if you like this video, and see you in another one. Thanks for watching.